Good morning, Bo. Good morning. Well, it's Thursday morning, 26 February 2026. 6:15 a.m. and the climate is 34 degrees Fahrenheit. I did not check the climate before I left the house, so I'm only wearing one pair of wool socks. So we'll see how my toe tips do. We're out here with Bo this morning, starting the morning poop walk on the trail of Rudy. Yeah, the debris that we noticed here yesterday is starting to be taken over by nature. It was a very small, poorly made fire pit. That's what the two little jars of rubbing alcohol is for, to help start the fire. It looked poorly done, and nature will abide. Eventually it'll just go away back to the earth. The main priority here is to poop Bo. She had a pretty substantial poop up at Badger Mountain yesterday afternoon. There's a look at Badger Mountain. And there's a look at Bo, kind of moseying along, not pooping. Sorry, actually she is pooping. I'm glad I turned back. The first poop of the day is in the bag. Yeah, we have an exercise enthusiast out here on the running/cycling trail as we move out of the good season into the less good season of spring. At this hour, you're going to see more of the outdoor exercise enthusiasts out here in nature. Just one more hazard that we have to account for. Oh, we made it through the Coyote Corner diagonal with no incidents. Bo has slowed down a little bit. She's stopping to smell all the places where Rudy peed earlier today, is my guess. And now we're approaching Skunk Alley. That's a new name I gave this region. I used to call it the woods section, but given that we've seen 2 skunks here over the course of 6 years, it makes sense. I do see a light coming up through the yonder. That's likely Rudy's handlers. Bo's making her move. Hey Rudy, what's happening? Good morning. How's it going? You having fun out here in nature? Oh, we just watered them 2 dogs, and now we're gonna do our little rabbit area loop. We got a kind of a long work day ahead of us today, but good to take the time in the morning to exercise the dog. Oh, seriously? Yeah, need to get this walk done. Not Terry back there with the ladies getting hand-fed treats. Little birds. It looks like the sun is coming up too. Rabbit situation, I'm sure. I forgot to check the footage from yesterday when there was a suspected rabbit there. I have to remember to do that today, I guess. It'd be interesting if there was. I'll slow-mo it for the viewers, but at this time in the video you would have already known, I guess, whether there was a rabbit. It's a strange paradox. I'm back from the fitness journey. 19% towards the annual goal. I ran into JJ walking his dog, pulling up, and he really likes my beard. He's got a beard also, so I had to tell him that I liked his beard. But he says, quote, "It looks really great." And he's not lying. Anyways, I guess I'm going to feed Bo some home brekkie and then take her into the coalface for a work day. If I didn't have my job, what I would be doing is hopping back in the bed for a combined power nap. You can see how cozy Bo is right now, actually. We're running quite low on the carne asada. Got just enough for Bo's dinner, but this is a benefit of a late start for Bo. She can have a hot meal. Well, we're back at the coalface. The time is 9 a.m. and the climate is 42 degrees Fahrenheit. The workday is not complete, but the day at the job site is. So we're going to take Bo home so she can relax. I got to prep for an afternoon call. We're back home now, as you can see, prepping for the evening call. I'm wearing a really nice white Oxford shirt that's going to contrast quite nicely with my beard, so my Japanese colleagues can really see what we're dealing with. It's been a month. I guess a month ago it was kind of a proto beard. Not the type of beard that neighbors passing down the street would comment on. I don't even think Tom Lanzadil's seen the beard as it is now, truth be told. The hour is growing late, so I'm making a quick sandwich. Bo saw me in the kitchen. We got another 20 minutes on this call, then we're gonna hit the couch. Very good water, Bo. That dog there is barking at you, Bo. Oh, good morning, Bo. Wow, Bo's raring to go. Well, it's Friday morning, 27 February 2026. Time is 10 minutes after 6 a.m. The climate is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 40. We're out here at Bo this morning, starting the poop walk. All that whining earlier suggests to me that Bo needs to poop pretty badly. We'll find out shortly if that's the case. It usually is. No more headlamp, making it harder to see the creature. Oops. Not that creature, Bo, but the creature that lives under the bridge, the marmot. The hell? That gentleman did not get the headlamp memo. You don't need it at this hour anymore. That's the old pile of trash. You can see nature has taken its course already. Actually, Bo's pooping in the brush. Nope, she just rubs her butt. Excuse me. It's not typical. No, she is. Shoot. Whoa. That's pretty decent poop, actually. Nice job, Bo. We're obviously on the trail of Rudy. Like we are most mornings. All right, we've entered skunk country. I'm hoping we're gonna see Rudy around the corner here. And not any other kind of creature. I'm pretty sure that's a tree where Rudy climbed up after a porcupine, I think. Maybe it was a possum. And he fell out of the tree some years ago. This is a porcupine. Huh. We're not actually seeing Rudy. Hey Rudy, good morning. Good morning. I got some water set up for you right here. You have to drop the ball though. I'll stand back. Bo's got a lot of energy this morning. It's unusual. Every day. I'm guessing it's a different manifestation of her female ways, her estrus. And it's all unpredictable, but that's the nature of females of all species. And Rudy knows this. Hey Rudy, leave her alone, okay? All right, let's go, come on. Yeah, Bo's appearing a little receptive. Come on, Bo. Definitely some kind of courtship. Poor Rudy. No, 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 come on. I literally just gave Rudy water and he's still reverting to the old Indian ways. Well, another hot meal for Bo, for reasons that will be clear later. Wives of Words has never been posted, for sure.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Hey, Rudy. Rudy. We're back at the coal face. The time is 7:55 and the climate is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. We've got a legitimate half day ahead of us. We're gonna leave at noon, but in the meantime, against my better judgment, we got Rudy with us to spend some time. He's been suffering from doggy depression, and so we're trying to organize more time for him to hang out with his favorite dog, which would be Bo. The issue now is Bo is an estrus. We should have thought this a little more fully, but here we are. Rudy's fixed, but Bo might get a little bit interfered with. We'll find out, I guess, but Bo can generally hold her own. I hit that bag house there. That was a pretty good shot. All right, let's get to work. Calling a quick team meeting with the two staff who are here today. Not the two human staff. There's a lot of rolling around on the grass here for whatever reason with these two. Whoa. Ah. Yeah, I'm just checking on these knuckleheads. I'm going to take Rudy to the back 40 in a minute. I'm also curious to see if he pooped anywhere that I'd be treading. I don't want a repeat of Monday. All right, stand by. Whoops. Seems to be remnants of a dead bird somewhere around here. It could be Rudy. Hard to say. Now, Rudy, there are rabbits back here. Bo will show you the spots. Okay, Rudy dropped his ball. Starting to get real back here, I think. Seriously? Rudy. He's just a great dog. Nicely done, Rudy. It's almost quitting time here. I'm gonna snack up these two knuckleheads. These are peanut butter flavored Old Mother Hubbard dog biscuits, which I don't know if Rudy's ever had. So we're not feeding him the duck treats. We're gonna feed him these. Oh, nice job, Rudy. Yeah, you can see they're both starving, especially Bo. But also Rudy's starving a little bit too. Seriously? All right, Rudy, let's go inside. We're gonna go talk to Carlton. I think I'm gonna send the fellas home. We're not really that busy today. Nice job, Rudy. Well, that's the end of the half work day. I'm gonna load these knuckleheads up into the rig and take Bo back home for a power nap. Come on, Rudy. We do pride ourselves on concierge door-to-door service. Looks like Rudy got himself a ball to bring home, which is smart.
Oh,
There he is. Well, we're back home now. We're about to take a power nap. We did manage to score a bunch of rancid meat. These are interesting. They're little chicken nugget things. Pretty rancid, but good flavor. Then we got some carne asada and a tri-tip. So we're pretty much covered for the weekend. That's why we can never eat Rudy's steaks, because we always get the rancid meat. Power nap, Bo. Come on. Come on.
Hi. Hello. Yeah. Hi. Hi.
Well, the power nap's over. It's highly productive. Batteries are recharged, more or less. Well, we pretty much got done all that needs to get done this weekend, more or less, and it hasn't even started yet. But the main goal of every weekend is that Friday afternoon power nap. Let's get Bo outside, I guess. We have a situation brewing, and her name is Joy. Hey, Joy, don't do that. Thank you. I know it. Joy, I would not do that if I was you. Seriously. Well, it's Bo's dinner time now. We're going to bring Joy across the street. No sticks or toys, huh, Joy? Yeah, we got Simba's chicken back from across the street. Well, now we're cooking up some Spam. Well, you know, I gotta say, we grew up eating a lot of Spam, and we all hated it as kids, but it's a pretty good meat. It's also good if you need to season your cast iron pan. Bo's gonna enjoy a little bit of the crispy Spam this evening with her kibble and her medicines. Now I'm making a Spam and cheese sandwich. I wonder if my baby bro ever cooked up any Spam for any of his girls. I'd be interested to know that. Now they're Californian, so they probably had grown up with Spam and avocado sandwiches, is my guess. Well, look at this. This is quite artisan. That's the Spam sandwich. I added some Italian style pepperoni in there also for good measures. I've also prepared a baby binky for Bo. There you go. You had a very impactful day. You get a binky. Come on now. Bo, you're in the middle of the road. Come on. Good morning, Bo. Good morning. That's Saturday morning, 28 February 2026, 6:20 a.m. and 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Got a lot of people out here this morning setting up for a triathlon, which I'm guessing is tomorrow. But we're out here with Bo this morning, just starting our morning poop walk. Well, there's no reason to have that light up collar on Bo. I think this is going to be the last time you'll see that for a while. I think what we're going to do is transition to no light up collar. Oh, there's a poop in progress. The first poop of the day is in the bag. Bo's a dog on a mission. We've been walking at an uncomfortably quick pace. Now we're entering the wood section, skunk alley. Bo's approaching a skunk corner right there. We should be able to see Rudy here pretty soon. Yeah, you can see Rudy's handlers. Some bitch is going down in the skunk corner area. Okay, Bo just completed her move. Hey Rudy, good morning. How's it going? All right, guys, come on, let's move on. You can tell when there's a dog like Rudy out here with Bo in her condition that she's in her fertile stage. She's real frisky. Typical of a female in the morning is my experience. In general, I guess. Rudy's taking it quite well. I'm going to set up for a water break. All right, let's move. Come on, guys. Yeah, Bo's being a pain. Poor Rudy. We're about to make the turn. This morning is the day that Colorado Dawn takes her damn PMP test. She's in Yakima. She just sent me a text. The whole town and community hopes she passes. But if she don't, she can take it again. The best practice for this sort of test is taking it once and failing. That's what a buddy of Dave's did. It's a good plan. Rudy is limping a little bit. Something in his front right paw. Hey, Rudy, let's check that again. Hold on. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah. Now you can see, never mind that. Yeah, looks like Bo got herself a little stick there. The walk here is winding down. It's pretty good, but you can tell that Bo is in one of her moods. And I think Rudy is sensing that. He doesn't look to be limping anymore. It's that front right paw, forelimb area. He is kind of lifting it up a little unusually for Rudy, but Rudy does have a well-known unusual gait. Kind of hops like a rabbit with his both his back feet in unison when he's at high speeds, moderate speeds. Don't do it, Bo. I think it's Ryan and Super out in the middle of the field. Yeah, Rudy's a handsome dog. I noticed that yesterday at work. And a lot of people don't give him that credit, but I mean, even his backside is sturdy, stout. That's not Supra. That's that speckled dog. Can't remember the breed. Well, I'm back home from my monthly haircut. Last I seen Bo was using the kitchen looking at me quite plaintively. I don't like to abandon Bo for any reason, but okay, here she is. It looks like she's coming up from a power nap. We're gonna join her soon. Well, I'm back from my fitness journey. We're 20% to our annual fitness goal as of today. I set up this mat here for Bo. Looks like maybe I need a bigger mat. Also, we're gonna have to build some kind of doggy staircase, I think, eventually. But this is the picture window. Bo does enjoy sitting in it at times. She can watch the world go by. In fact, I'm a moron. My mom raised me wrong. Should have had this open for her so the neighborhood dogs can smell her and such. Correction, bay window, not picture window. Sometimes I do get a little carried away. Well, the time now is 2 p.m. on the dot. Bo just enjoyed a nice piece of rawhide. We're visiting with Mr. Tom. It's the 28th of February, last day of the month, and I can't bear not to see Mr. Tom at least once a month. And neither can Bo. Yeah. Where's that tennis ball? Yeah, if this was Rudy, he'd be jumping like a rabbit on his back feet. He's very bouncy.
Meet the guys out there in the store.
Yeah.
And the cats come through there.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you do? Oh, you lost the ball.
No, she dropped it. She's gonna. You got some trash there as well. It looks like it's not just a standard wood pile here we're dealing with.
Turn white. That's when I started to shave it off.
Okay, this is gonna be the one. Ready, Bo? Nice job, Bo.
Caught it that time.
Every time.
Now it's got a roll on it. Goofy.
Now she's celebrating her skills.
You goof.
Well, we're back inside now watching the news because it's notable today. We're calling it Decapitation Day, I guess is what we're calling it. Look at all the dog fur on the dog toys.
Thank you for joining us. You know, I just want to start with asking you what you said about the
You got it.
you, Chanel. What I think it says is that the level of
Yeah,
US
what you got there?
intelligence leading into this operation was spectacular. Decapitation strikes
Decapitation strikes?
often don't succeed, and this was not a
Hi. Hi. How you doing? Huh, boys? Yeah.
And I could shave today.
I do have to give this guy's an evil mellow farmer, but I do respect his beard. Should have maybe went with the dye, in my view. Smelly commentary on that for now.
What do you got? How many you got, Simba? How many you got there? Lots? Lots and lots. Huh? Lots and lots.
That's an oldie but a goodie.
Vince Vance and Valiance.
All right, we gotta get Bo outside. She's yelping and such. This dog is a nightmare at times to. Nope, you're not doing any other dog. Come on. Nope, nope. This way, come on. Well, the time now is 4:19 p.m. We're back home, and we don't have any beef, but we do have rancid chicken that I found this morning. So Bo's gonna enjoy a little bit of the rancid chicken, and a little bit more in her kibble and her medicines. We had a pretty good time at Tom's house. We actually talked a lot about Rudy. Rudy is an amazing dog. We need to spend more time with him. I almost figured to go over to Rudy's house and grab him so Tom can see him. Tom hasn't seen Rudy in months. Anyways. That is an indoor toy, though. She's going to go ahead and take it outdoors, it looks like. Same thing as last night. There's a lot of dogs in the neighborhood. Bo has been frisky all pretty much the last 3 days. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Bo, seriously. Well, it's Sunday morning coming down, 1 March 2026. Time is 8:59 a.m. and the climate is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. It's just going to be me and Bo this morning doing our altitude training. That's the target, 1,008 feet. We got somebody coming up behind us. Is parked in the parking lot there. And as soon as we unloaded, she decided to go ahead and unload herself. We're hoping that she's going to do that harder route. I don't mind other people on the trail, of course, but I don't like it. Oops. Ruining the dogtography. Actually, I have to walk down the hill, which is not optimal. Bo's looking at that gal just taking the other route. I can't get her up this trail. That's the first water break. That's where we have to get to. I've also shedded my cardigan, my hat, my gloves. It's gonna be a hard slog. And I'm getting the impression that Bo doesn't want to do this. Seriously. Bo, come on. All right, we finally got Bo in the lead. Let's go. Well, we've reached the crux of this walk here. This is the chute. It's kind of steep, sometimes treacherous. Just looking back there at the parking lot. All right, break time's over. We got to make the final push. We don't have all day. It's eerily quiet here at the summit. That's Mount Adams, I think. Could be Rainier. All right, now this starts the boring part of the walk. Well, I guess it's good to be out here in nature, but I'm telling you, it is kind of boring with just the one dog. Chase is kind of gimpy, and Dave doesn't want to separate Simba and Chase, so I can't just grab Simba on a walk like this no more. And Samson and Colorado Dawn are kind of AWOL this weekend. Oh! We finally reached the Kevin cutoff. Well, this is the last little hill, and then this walk is going to be done. Well, what we're doing now is cooking that rancid tri-tip. Bo hasn't really had nothing but snacks today. It's almost noon, so we're going to go ahead and give her a substantial beef-based lunch. Right now she's sitting there kind of in front of the gate so she can see the outside world. Well, I got half the tri-tip sliced and bowled for Bo. This dog is probably starving Like seriously starving. So we're gonna give her a pretty good portion of beef with her kibble and her medicines. Well, now I got the other half. I've been cutting tri-tips wrong my entire life. You got to turn it 90 degrees when you get to the thick portion. Let's give you that piece too. Well, just so my mom knows I'm eating well, I am. So's Bo. Well, I think Bo is sufficiently tired out for a power nap. I can't immediately join her with the power nap. I gotta do a little bit of beard maintenance actually. And I'm gonna take a shower. So we're gonna get her in the bed here. I'm gonna meet up with her in a little while, I guess.
Give it. Chase. He's not giving it. He's not giving it. Oh, I know. Hold on. Hold on. Stand by. I'll get you. Chase. Oh, Chase, hold on. Oh.
Well, now it's dinner time for Bo. Same as her brunch. More meat, kibble, and her medicines. Seriously? This is night 3 of this particular stubbornness that Bo is exhibiting. Come on, Bo. Come on.